Okay. So we left off with Sumo Khan arriving in Hef. I did not stuff him in a bed though, like I said I was gonna do. I just saved the game and hopped off. So how's it going, everybody who's hanging out waiting for the stream to start, and anybody else who's catching this after? It was a question under the last stream, so I'm just gonna start off by showing the mods I'm using. Living World, Reactive World, Cheat Ants, Tweaks, Martial Arts, Fast Dodger, Sleep Animation, Slopeless, Racial Diversity, Nice Map, Kenyaku Idle, Fixing Clipping Issues, Attack Slots ×3, Dark UI, Darker Landscape, and KCF, not KFC, Auto-Generated Patch. And for gameplay options, Squad Size Multiplier is 1.25. Any bigger than that, I've run into issues. And global population multiplier 3.5. I don't notice a significant difference between 3.5 and 4. Dismemberment frequent. Town event stuff doesn't really matter because it's a Solo Ironman. Odin, Richie, Dextros, Becca, and Zaru Mato. What's going on? Okay. I didn't even go over his stats at the end of the last game. So, strength 35, toughness 17, dexterity 6. His stats are pretty brutal. His heavy weapons is only 6, and his crossbows is only 5. So we've just kind of been picking destinations and headed toward them with this guy. Thankfully, Sumo's been super lucky so far. Even with his low skills and stats, he's managed to keep himself alive. So we have a bedroll, we have food, we have first aid, splint kit, ammunition for the crossbow, and a pretty good guardless katana. So the plan here is going to be to drift between the United Cities, attempt to get some training. It's going to be quite a bit harder to train this guy up out here as opposed to nearer to Squin. There is a thieves guild in this town, so I'm going to go see if I can get my hands on a thieves backpack. Epic training montage. Well, half the time when I actively try and train, I end up dying. So I may just keep on the way we've been. And that's, you know, setting destinations and just trying to walk there. It's working out so far. So this is what I was hoping for here. Is to get my hands on a large thieves backpack. Swamp Ninja Mask, 100% Dust Storm, 100% gas. I mean, he's gonna look ridiculous. But I think I'm going to get the Swamp Ninja Mask. So cool. Another benefit of the Thieves Tower is that they have 8 times healing beds, and if you're a member of the guild, you get to sleep in them for free. So let's just quickly heal up his left arm here and kind of go over the game plan. This reshade makes the map hard to look at. So we came through Stoat. We hit Heft. I could... This is kind of risky. So Gut is filled with all manner of big thing that will eat me. Between Heft and the Eye. Now, there are bandits in the Eye. I was trying to say bandits and deserts at the same time, maybe. So we could head down through the Eye Avenge is nasty. Maybe not. Maybe we'll head north. I think what I'm going to do is make my way through the United Cities, head north, and then turn west and make my way through Bast. Take part in some of the fighting there. Maybe actually make an enemy of the Holy Nation. Just get absolutely destroyed. I'm going to be keeping the katana until his dexterity gets up a bit. Ideally, Sumo Khan we round him out with martial arts and crossbows. Inevitably, though, he's going to need to get basically all of the weapon skills available. You'll have to take the time to train them all up. So, let's see if we survive our first trip between cities in the United Cities. Our first United Cities shuffle, if you will. I could just follow this guy, except that he walks at the speed of smell. Another good strategy for any Solo Ironman playthrough early on, like Sumo Khan is now, when your stats are fairly low, is to hop in with caravans. Even roving packs of Garu, provided they don't turn and eat you. Well, they're not going to eat you, but knock you out. That's one method of at least semi-safer travel. This kind of looks like it was a nest. I don't know. This mask isn't doing it for me. He looks ridiculous. Bone dog, rebel farmers. Okay, not sure if this thing's gonna try and eat me, but I think I can take it. I've made this mistake before. But it's hungry and there's a dust storm. I don't even know if dust storms affect animals, come to think of it. Richie, I started my first Solo Ironman and found a huge group of nomads. I followed them to get stealth super high. Run ended last night when I tried to run away from Maul. Wow. Hardy, if you got a solo character strong enough to fight Maul in your first attempt of a Solo Ironman game, I am impressed. Ooh, what do we have here? Slavers. Now, this could be good or bad. I mean, you know you're not going to die, at least with slavers, but... Shobatai. Okay, we'll pop into Shobatai. What I'd kind of like to do is try and rob a noble's house to get some money. More slavers. Ooh, city heroes. So these guys occasionally just rough you up. For no reason. Sumo Khan. We're gonna have to train him up strong enough so that he can basically just... He's gonna want to take on the other champions. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna want to take on Maul. He's gonna want to take on Ark. Ark, to me, is probably the coolest named character in this game. He's not really in your face as a target, as somebody to take down, but he's regarded as the best saber user in the game, which is crazy impressive since the Bugmaster uses a saber, and the Bugmaster's scary AF. If I don't do this, by the way, if I don't slide this inventory out from behind my camera, just remind me. If you actually care what's going on in this little thieves backpack at any point. Don't need anything here. Is there a clothing shop? Anything that I can make use of while we're in town? Thieves Guild. I kind of always like to check what the Thieves Tower has. Sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll have some fairly unique gear. And I'm looking for any excuse to get rid of this fog mask at this point. If you can find the trader. Sometimes he sits up on the roof and it's a real pain to maneuver this camera sometimes. Huh. Or I just missed him. Alisante, I promise I won't bring up the hidden backpack. Yeah, no kidding. Bezelfar? That sounds like a wizard's name. What's going on? Hello there. Another thieves backpack. Okay. This over this every time. And it's a better grade. And it's metal plate but light armor, which makes it an awesome helmet. This to me is the best helmet. Most useful helmet. I won't say best, because in terms of its damage mitigation, it's not the best. But it's got huge cut resistance efficiency, which will prevent your head from bleeding right off of your body in the event you get knocked out. And it's got 100% dust storm and gas, and doesn't matter how tough your guy is, gas will cut you down to size. So fog mask, even if you're not wearing it, you should carry one. And absolutely more aesthetically pleasing than the fog mask. You look like an aardvark. Anything useful here? Again, just keeping an eye out for blueprints, stuff like that, because there will be an opportunity later in the playthrough to do some research. Let's go check the travel gear shop. And at some point, we're also going to need a storehouse. Now, we've purchased a little bit of real estate in the United Cities so far. I think I grabbed a small house. But I'm going to need to spread out the storehouses as well, because sometimes we'll be closer to other towns. Now, this is kind of the trick for a solo Ironman. A lot of the time people ask me questions about looting and stuff. One of my solo Ironman games, well over 1 million cats. You need to use a 2 backpack system. And in the beginning, the best one you're going to get is this large thieves backpack combined with a wooden backpack in your inventory. Or like, vice versa. It depends which has the heavier items in it. And here we go. Finally found a map of the United Cities. Usually I like to try and get a map of the area that I'm headed to prior to going there. I think we're good for first aid here. I do like to carry a skeleton repair kit. I'm going to avoid it for the time being. But later on, we'll find them often enough that I don't need to waste the cats on them right now. Okay, first things first. Tech Hunter map. Let's see what that popped up. Down in the swamp. Engineers map. Ooh, wow. Way down there. I don't know that I've been down there in a while. I could not tell you what kind of creature or monster or enemy lives here. That's how long it's been. I know that there's a sniper tower here somewhere, I think, that prevents you, or maybe it's over here. Got like a wall right out to the ocean. They just shoot you even if you try to swim by. Okay. Awesome. Map of the United Cities, map of the border zone. Where are we headed next? Let's make our way. I think what I'm going to do is cut eastward through the desert to Port South, head up to Bark, make my way across the coast through Port North, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into up here in Sinkoon. Basically, Sumo Khan right now is trying to make a name for himself in the United Cities, trying to skill up and train without dying. Richie, Burns Tower is loaded with the most. Doing mine with the Skelly. I'd say they're OP even for Solo Ironmans, but I died in day 10 or so. Skeletons can be a much more difficult start, but they're not necessarily... I don't know. They've got their downsides, especially if you try to do certain things like martial arts. For instance, skeletons can't wear headgear, right? Or sandals. So they don't get the combat speed bonus. And late game for a Solo Ironman, because they can't wear a helmet, they can take pretty severe damage to their noodle from some of the later game enemies. This is not good. I think I can outrun this, though. But what does this guy have on him here quickly? This was not worth it. Run away! Oh yeah, they're slow. I could kite this thing with the crossbow, but that would get super boring. Now that I can run away from them, they're not as threatening unless you accidentally... Oh my god, he says as he takes 39 damage. They're not as threatening if you can stay ahead of them. He may have done enough damage to slow me down, though. Good luck, my friend. Oh, who are these guys? Bounty hunters. I know, if that had hit my leg, I'd be diced up right now. Danger, no hive. Come back. Perfect. I think he's going to try and force me to buy a lantern, and that's not happening. Get away from me. This can also work out in your favor. If you're kind of the same speed as these guys, then you've got yourself a free escort, more or less. Zeru motto, I prefer full info combat text, don't you? And Richie, do the bunny ears stick out anywhere skimmers are located, or was that just the one zone? Generally, if skimmers duck out of the way underground, you can see the bunny ears, depending on the terrain. But for the most part, yeah, you should be able to see it every time. And Zaru, full info combat damage. I don't play with it often. Kind of the way you see it. I just like the main number. What my armor's taken off and what is getting hit for me is good enough. I don't necessarily... I don't know. I don't know that I need it above their heads as well. I can just click on them and see where I'm hitting them, right? I mean, this is a huge step up. I used to play all my fights like this. So I couldn't see anything and would base my interpretation of how well the fight was going entirely on how badly my character looked like he was getting beaten up. Who are these guys? Manhunters. The desert is riddled with manhunters. So this part of the Great Desert actually isn't that bad at all. In terms of whether or not it's dangerous. Does this guy have anything unique? I kind of wish they gave these desert traders more of a purpose. Unique items or something like that. I'm not sure if there's mods out there that can actually change the inventory that certain merchants have. I'm sure there is. Mercenaries, handy. I could hire these guys. Charge into the cannibal plains. Outlaw, here we go. Or is that a slaver leading them? Empire Noble Guard. Oh no, see, this isn't cool. This is the Empire Noble Hunter. This guy will just shoot at you at random. I'm not sure if he does it in towns. I know he just if he catches you out in the desert and you're the only thing in sight, he will try and kill you. Oh, nice. Okay, outlaw farmer. Let's see if I can ambush these guys. This is a terrible idea. Okay. Okay, actually, I might be able to isolate this guy. Okay, more than one. This is awesome if they don't all show up, and hopefully... I mean, Sumo Khan is fighting a literal stick figure. But hopefully the crossbowman shoots his buddy in the back. You put yourself or the enemy between you and a crossbowman. A lot of the time, they will hit their own teammates in the back. Or whatever you're fighting. Could be an animal, could be anything. Beelzefire. I once had a group of the nobles fancy hunting me a couple of feet away from the Gate of Heft. Oh, okay, okay. So they can... oh, he did shoot him. He shot his own friend. This guy's probably going to out crossbow me here, but it's good good training, I think. Oh no. No, 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 no. This isn't good. So what do I have to do here? Whatever happens, we have to shelter the food. We have to get the food into a bag. I'll leave it here, and if I get knocked down, I'll take my backpack off. So, just a quick reminder. I have 5 katanas and 10 melee attack. I'm about to get destroyed. Oh my god. So, what can we hope for here? What can we hope for? I can keep hoping for that. That he keeps shooting his friends. It's a good start. The fact that I've got resistance to this dust storm, also useful. One of them's unarmed. I thought he might have been disarmed due to an injury, but he's just... Oh! Backpack off. So hopefully they don't take my weapons. They might take my weapons. I have it set on Bandits Loot Player. Oh, they took my weapons. Rough. Okay, what we want is the katana more than anything. Oh no, not good. Run away! What does this guy have? The guy who's got my katana? I'm terrified right now. Oh no. No. What's our threshold here? Oh. Not good. Are they shooting at me already? Okay. Hold on. Back off. That's my crossbow. Give me that crossbow back, fella. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Oh my god. Just left hook. I'm actually okay, I thought that's not good. I can't take that damage. Honor over life. Ooh. Awesome. So somehow I've got to get my crossbow back. There's no way I'm letting these guys get away. Look at him. He's limping away with my katana. And this right here, this is my favorite part. I mean, sometimes it can be frustrating, but this is kind of my favorite part of any solo Ironman is these situations like this appear. Now I've got kind of a mini game, kind of a side purpose, a mission. Now Sumo Khan has got to track these bandits, right? We've got to follow these guys until either they get jumped, I get healed, or I have an opportunity to get my weapons back. Maybe they go to sleep. I have an opportunity to just pick them up and run away with them. Anything's possible. That guy with the crossbow keeps checking back. That or they're going to get into a fight with somebody that they can't beat. Oh, he wants a piece. Hopefully he doesn't just punch me in the chest again and knock me unconscious. I also have no skill with the weapon I'm using currently. I think I just picked up one of their sticks. I did. He's getting a little... So I do have martial arts fast dodger on, so this guy has a bit of an advantage here. Alright, step one. What? That is not my crossbow, but it is a crossbow, which is an improvement. Richie, are there any tips to know when you shouldn't fight? Like your chest is -3. If it gets hit, could that make you go unconscious plus critical? Okay, so I'm just going to pause and I'll explain that really quickly. If you come down to the bottom left here, your KO point, hit this little arrow, expand your stats. This is especially important to know in a solo Ironman. It's going to determine a lot of the fights you take, by choice anyways. A lot of the fights you take in a solo Ironman just happen. But if you're planning on taking a fight, kind of one of the things to consider is this little stat right here, which is KO point. So if you can, I'm just going to stealth behind these guys. So right there, when injury to a body part goes below your KO point of, at this point, -29, then you're down for good. Your body will enter a coma and you won't regain consciousness until all critical body parts have been healed above 0. Critical body parts are the top 3: head, stomach, chest. So if your head, stomach, or chest do not, no matter what happens, when those hit 0, you're unconscious. Doesn't matter if you have 99 toughness. If you get hit in the head and your head goes to 0, yes, the guy who took my crossbow and katanas is about to get absolutely destroyed by Garus. So if your head, stomach, or chest hits 0, no matter how tough your character is, you're going to be unconscious. But provided it doesn't go below, in this case, -29, I won't enter a critical state. But you really have to keep an eye out for bleeding or cutting attacks. If there's multiple chevrons stacked up behind your body part that's damaged, like your head, your stomach, or your chest, that means it's got a severe bleed and it'll keep carrying on down. So for instance, if I was at 27 or -27 stomach and bleeding, and it went down to past -29 before I woke up, I would die. Sumo Khan would die. Okay, awesome. Got our katana back. Got our crossbow back. And we're gonna disarm these guys and wish them the best while we sell all their gear. If they have anything worth selling. Which they do not. Mr. Stogies, what kind of mods are you running? Right now I'm running a reshade, and if you just want to click back in the stream, right, I think within the first 6 minutes, I cover the mods. There's a couple. Mostly it's Reactive World and Living World, and then just flavor mods. Nothing really alters gameplay. Yeah, nothing really alters gameplay. I have 3 times attack slots. And the rest is basically just animation mods. I can sell that. We need to get to Bark, hopefully in one piece now. You rest up. Awesome, yeah, I really enjoy this reshade right now. Ooh. I think at some point, Sumo Khan is going to buy a dog. That'd be pretty cool. What do we have here? A little bit of battle. So this Stogies, this is called Rano's Reshade. You can look it up on Nexus. The installation steps are fairly straightforward. So you allow animals in Solo Ironman. Right. So I think that I kind of talked about this. I think I talk about it every time I stream, but I think that animals and the occasional mercenary aren't going to compromise, you know, whatever integrity there is of your Solo Ironman rule set. Animals even less so than hiring mercenaries. So the reason I say that is because when your global population is cranked up to, say, times 4, 3.5 like mine is, and your squad size is 1.25, if you want to take on some pretty insane goals in your solo game, like assaulting, say, you play a Holy Nation character, and you want to destroy the Shek. You play a United Cities character, a la Sumo Khan here, and you want to destroy the slavers, or the anti-slavers. It's pretty difficult to do in Solo Ironman, unless you hire faction troops, or say the odd mercenary. Like, it's really cool to roll up to a town with 2 groups of mercenaries hired for a couple days as bodyguards and start fighting the guards. In the same way though, animals, like the bodyguards are going to leave eventually. You can't order them to pick you up and carry you to a bed. So in a lot of ways, I don't think they affect your Solo Ironman, like the integrity of your Solo Ironman. And pets, I mean, same thing. They can't carry you away from trouble. So if you're dead, you're still dead. They can't heal you. That was a really long-winded way of saying, yeah, totally, animals are awesome in Solo Ironman. Monk robes look awesome. Alright, let's pile Sumo Khan into a bed so we can heal up. We've gained a lot of unexpected stats on our trip to Bark. A lot of blunt weapon training. Okay, while Sumo Khan heals up, I'll be right back. Shadowseer, I've tried getting some bone dogs together before, but the big issue is they run really slow till they get older. So, there's a tip for that. If you just grab them, get yourself a pack animal or a chest. I don't know if a chest works. I think you specifically might need a pet feeder. Or a food barrel? Food barrels might work. Pet feeders or food barrels. If you put a food barrel or a pet feeder in a house, and then just leave your dogs in there, pack it full of rations or food or whatever, just leave them there. Play your character, run around the world, and wait till they become an elder. They gain all their stats, train more quickly when they're an elder. I have not found any value whatsoever of training a dog from a pup. Training any animal, for that matter, from a pup. Okay, we're basically healed up. Now comes the long trek. We're going to make our way to Port North, head into Sinkun, and Sumo Khan is checking out rumors of, you know, darkness, evil in Darkfinger. Again, he's out here trying to make a name for himself in the United Cities. He's going to have to start by finding something that's not a skirt to wear. Bezelfar. They're also good as the occasional meat shielder as a diversion when you're injured and need to escape. Not that I want the good boys to die, of course. No. No. Goodness, no. Okay. Bounty hunters. Bounty hunters we're okay with. We don't have a bounty on our head. That's got to be one of my favorite systems in Kenshi, is that if you do have a bounty on your head and you walk anywhere near bounty hunters, they will mess you up. What's going on here? See, this is my problem in solo games. I can never resist kind of investigating. So we have a starving vagrant fighting Empire peasants. Interesting. And the Empire peasant has a bounty. So that's an easy 2,000 cats. But maybe these starving vagrants want to fight Sumo Khan. Oh, point blank shot. Okay, so as for damage numbers, this right here, I used to zoom in, change the camera angle, and make it spin very slowly while I watched my Kenshi characters duke it out. And kind of determined whether or not I was doing well based entirely on how beat up the character looks. Dextrose! The Crab King. Well, Sumo Khan is going to become the Khan of Khans, which means he'll probably also have to become the Khan of Crabs. I'm not sure that's a title anybody would aspire to, but here we are. See, this to me, it's so cinematic. KFC, Khan of Crabs. I'm really shocked how well he's doing with this katana right now. I think that hive worker is an Empire peasant. Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, who are they? Slavers. Of course they're slavers. Okay, so yeah, the hiver is an Empire peasant. I'm going to first aid him, as a matter of fact, so he doesn't die. So I can get his full bounty. Oop. Well, he still might die. Also, this is the third... Wow, this is technically the fourth Sumo Khan stream, but it's the third Sumo Khan stream for this iteration of Sumo Khan. So now's about the time I start making progressively worse decisions, which means I need to start taking suggestions for the theme of my next Solo Ironman playthrough. So to give everybody an example of kind of what I'm looking for is right now I've got no real hard restrictions, except that I'm trying to stay true to Sumo Khan's character. In this instance, he's trying to become kind of the most famous, most well-known leader of the United Cities type deal. And to do that, he's going to build up his name, doing bounties, taking out bandits, helping merchants, or in this case, looting merchants. So, you know, I'm open to suggestions for when he inevitably dies on this Solo Ironman run. This is too lucky. You're gonna love being a slave. Hero boss. Oh, he might have had some decent gear, actually. Another city hero here. Did they attack the... I'm ditching this Empire peasant. Okay, nothing good. How does this happen? How does this happen twice? Twice in the same playthrough. Oh, that's awesome. Hup. Do we head back to Bark? Yeah, definitely. We've taken too much damage up to this point. I say we slip back toward Bark. Sell everything in this pack beast. Try not to get enslaved in the process. And heal up before we head out yet again. This is the run. This is some just opportune strength training. Slave hunters. I don't like that these guys can just turn on you at any second. Stogie's gotta have to work on getting Holy Phoenix one day. Now, when you say getting him, do you mean taking him down? Because he's also gonna have to become the Khan of the Holy Nation at some point. I mean, there's really no stopping. So long as Sumo Khan stays alive and continues to win with these ridiculous goals that I set out for him, then he'll just have to keep trying. Are they trying to... Why is everybody attracted to me like a magnet right now? Oh, they're trying to heal their pack beast, maybe? I'm super confused. Zarumato, suggestions on a good early game armor and helm. I usually do samurai cloth pants as I level up. Yeah, Zaru. If you can get armored rag skirt, it's a decent beginning. I always aim for wooden sandals. You can find this rusty chainmail for free at the Shek Ruins. If you haven't, there's a Solo Ironman quick start guide on my YouTube channel. It's nothing special. I slapped it together pretty quickly, but it's a pretty useful vehicle. Oops, excuse me. Did he just take 150 cats from me? I don't know what's happening. Did I just get robbed? Yeah, no problem, Zaru. But if you want to hang out on this stream, instead of checking that out right away, I'll show you right here on the map. If you head, I don't know what start you had, but if you head to this set of ruins, just west of Squin, you can find a bunch of heavy weapons. They're not great quality, but there's always a green level of rarity rusty chainmail armor there. Okay, why isn't this store open? Open up! Oh, it's only 6:25. And now somebody's trying to attack the door. This isn't good. Pack hunters? I have no idea what's going on in this store, but it's crazy. So right now we're just going to part ways with all... Oh, he can't afford anything. So, Dark Zed, what's going on really? What happens, I'll show you what's going on. So if you go into my options here, gameplay, it's because we have global population and squad size cranked up. When global pop is cranked up this high, you run into some interesting kind of town issues with NPCs. Their timing gets a little bit off, and you'll have, say, traders heading into shops when shops are closing, but the traders have already passed into the shop, then they're stuck there, and they try and get out, which is probably what we just saw happening. Somebody was trapped inside, looked like bounty hunters after closing, and they were trying to get out. And so when you pass through a locked door, even if I try and do it, your character starts auto-attacking it. So that's probably what's happening with the NPCs. Oh, is this an opportunity to get better pants? Samurai leg plates are kind of the best of the best when it comes to leg armor. You can't really beat it. We only have standard grade here, and I'm not sure if it's worth it. 26, 39, 90. 24, 39, 90. So it's not worth it just yet. The leg coverage is 100, and there is stomach coverage, I guess, is where you see the bonus. But there's a lot of negative skill modifiers there. Combat speed is the one that turns me off of these the most right now. I have been pretty lucky. They have not been smashing my legs. So how much money does this guy have left? 2,400. If I do this, now I've got a stackable bag. And pro tip, I'm not sure if anybody knew this. It shows up down in the tips there. It took me, I mean, I've played this game for years, but it took me forever to figure this out. If you hold shift and right click, you can move stacks. Now, I mean, I'm certain that's not a huge secret to anybody. But I was shocked when I figured it out. Awesome. I don't think this pack beast is dead. It's just in a recovery coma. Hopefully it can rejoin its friends. Zaru, Samurai leg plate is a bit heavy for starters, especially if you're trying to speed through your weapons training a little bit. Oh, wow, that's wild. I did not know that you could open that water tower. I mean, it makes sense, but... So being encumbered stops being such an issue later on, but this is the reason why you need a 2-backpack system when playing Solo Ironman. You always need a stackable backpack, as well as a backpack that can accommodate full-length weapons. For instance, an Eagle's Cross fits in here. So that's the purpose for both backpacks. One stackable, one not. Later on, the backpack that you aim for, but it requires either robbing from or beating up a shopkeeper, is the orange large bag, merchant's bag is what it's called. Because not only is it much larger than a thieves backpack on the inside, it also allows you to stack. I'm going to sell a lot of this stuff. 9 rations is a bit overkill, but we'll hang on to it for now. The odds are it's just going to get stolen, actually, so we'll go down to 5. You shouldn't need much more than 5 rations at any time. 65,000 cats. Not bad. Bezelfart is combat speed stack. Okay, cards on the table. Everything I've learned from this game has been by playing it. I haven't actually read the wiki, and I can't tell you too much about how certain skills or like certain game systems work. I know that's hilarious. I'm one of those guys who's not into reading manuals or guides. Metagaming is definitely not something that I enjoy. Okay, so let's sling Sumo Khan into a bed quickly and then start making our way. I think there's cannibals up in Sinkun, I think. I know that, yeah, oh yeah, Odin debuff stack for sure. I mean, the game doesn't hesitate to stack up the things that make you worse. So I know this is a terrible idea, right? Like cannibals, Sumo Khan and cannibals will not get along. Look at him. He's a big snack to them. All right, 90 chest. Here we go. Port North. We can make it this time. Got our stackable bag. We've got our thieves bag. We have a Kaiten number 3 katana, a crossbow with a lot of bolts. All the first aid and food that we could possibly need. So let's see if we can get further than 20 feet out of town before we have to turn around and heal. Now, it's not always going to be like this. As your Iron Man progresses, the need to stop and turn around and head back into town to heal becomes less and less. The best part about you saying that, Dark Zed, is that if you go and watch the guide that I have, I think I repeat that exact statement. Never leave home without your sleeping bag on a solo Ironman run. I'm pretty sure I repeated about 6 times. Can I not attack this guy? Oh, that is a terrifying amount of those things. I actually don't want anything to do with this army of skimmers. I can't believe I forgot a sleeping bag. Who's this guy? Fish of the Drifters. Okay. So I'm just going to challenge this guy to a duel because I need the training and I think I can take him. Well, mostly because he's unarmed. I'm really sorry. I'll heal you. Audacity, thanks for the sub and welcome to the stream. Resilient. Oh, nice. Chew sticks. I don't need that. See, I wish I had something I could give this guy, like a weapon. As it turns out, I do, in fact, have a sleeping bag. We're good. So, Sumo Khan's going by the principle here that you can't rule a people if you kill them all. Right? How can you subjugate your enemies if they're all dead? So if he plans on being the Khan of the United Cities, he's gonna have to leave some people alive. Including that drifter. See, so these dunes make for some interesting terrain that you can use while running away from enemies. You can't climb up all these parts here. So this is technically a barrier, right? Something you could run around, get behind, and use stealth to run away from enemies. Probably Bone Dog's gonna eat the guy. Yeah, you're not wrong. We gave him a fighting chance at least. Healed him up. Ancient Ghosts. Welcome to the stream. Is Sumo Khan leveled up? This is my first time tuning in live, but I watch on the side while I grind my playthrough. If you're playing a solo Ironman, tell us all about it. We've heard a couple great stories in the channel already. And is he leveled up? I will show you his skills, my friend. He's doing all right. He's not exactly Super Saiyan just yet, but we're getting there. Sumo Saiyan? That's a real missed opportunity there. Are these guys going to just start chasing me? Why is it the guy who's limping suggesting they chase after me? Oh, this is too good. Can I just walk? Oh, are they all coming? See, this would be a pretty funny opportunity to hire some mercenaries, turn around and destroy those slavers. Everybody's good enough for a solo Ironman, trust me. I'm on my first playthrough, mostly vanilla. First time playing an RTS, trying to get comfortable with controls before challenge runs. Right on. You can play this like an RTS, or you can play it... Oh my... Why my leg? Oh wait, that was my arm. Why my arm? Hey, what's happening here? Please kill these guys too. Hello, friends. As if I'm using these guys as a barrier. Get away from me. Okay, new plan. Sumo Khan, based on his build, is extremely buoyant. This is the worst idea I've ever had. No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay, alright. Focus. Block. No, this is okay. This is okay. Nobody move. Just let your leg bleed a little bit. You'll be fine. Thanks for nothing, guys. Provo leg. So, this is always a personal challenge of mine in all my solo Ironman playthroughs, is to try and remain as human as possible. Can he not even splint his leg? Oh, no, what am I thinking? I've only got 11 field medic right now. And as if this guy's not interested in fighting the mercenaries. Not even a little bit. So, a minute ago it was a really bad idea, but right now it's a really good idea. Instead of trying to limp past that skimmer, I'm going to put a bed right here on this peninsula. And try and heal up this right leg a bit. Right, so if I... It's nice and romantic. Ah, yes. Kenshi sunsets. Just sand mixing with water, turning to mud. Would you drown if you enter the water without any limbs? Just as a torso? No way, you're like a bobber. You just swim very slowly. Sumo almost died. Sumo has almost died quite a few times. Getting near the skimmer was a bad idea. Attack hunter. That guy's a beast. His left arm is basically destroyed, though. I bet you he's a skeleton with a prosthetic left arm and a prosthetic right arm. So, really hoping his leg gets above 0 sometime soon. Then I'll be... Actually, it's nighttime. I shouldn't waste this. The skimmer will be asleep under the sand somewhere, mind you. But asleep nonetheless. So if we use stealth, I can't walk any faster anyways. I should be able to skip right past him. Almost in Port North. Once we hit Port North, we'll be able to heal up and make a plan for heading into Sinkun. Now, I think there's some ruins up here that we're going to be able to explore hopefully make a lot more money. And maybe we'll try and do a full circuit here. If I can make my way back into Okran's Valley and I can get to the Armor King, that would really set us up for success. Okay, awesome. There's a trader caravan moving in. If I can move in with them, I'll be safe. I don't see that triple set of bunny ears anywhere. But he did come this way. And these guys are just as likely to beat me up and take me prisoner anyways. Might as well sneak. Is there a bartender in here? Am I going crazy? Is this not a bar? Is this a police station or something? No, it's a bar. Not him. Not him. Maybe they don't have a bartender. Interesting. And all the beds are taken anyways. This is a terrible camp. Okay. Wow. What is happening? So there's no beds for me to heal up in. City heroes. They do have bounties. I wish they had better weapons. That's actually not bad. Because mine's specialist grade, it's better for now. United Weekly. This guy's just slinging propaganda as they get knocked out. Empire merchants endure squalid conditions during visit to Hive. Animal-like native hivers of abusing Empire merchants whilst on a trade visit. Is that why these guys just attack the hivers? That's awesome. Now, I really wish these guys would get out of the beds up there. There we go. I actually can't... No, come on. I have to be able to sleep. Is there somebody in there that I'm not seeing, maybe? Okay. Hopefully this right leg heals up. I really need to ditch this skirt and find armor that's not pink. It was supposed to be red. Making pretty good progress, though. We've gained 8 in katanas, some dexterity, quite a bit of toughness so far. A lot of stealth, 1 point in crossbows. We're doing all right. Odin, character idea, cannibal hunter who lost all of their friends to cannibals and swears to avenge them. I'd like a good revenge playthrough. Cannibals specifically? Fogmen? Fogmen's a pretty easy one, and a very difficult goal. What do these guys keep destroying out here? Outlaw farmers. Okay, so we're headed to that peninsula up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Sinkun. We're going to do some investigating. I'll take the path right around this fork here. I think I'll cut north and see if we can't find a ruin to loot. can't wait until his toughness is through the roof. Your Solo Ironman becomes a lot less stressful around 70 toughness. And you also, the need to rest it's not as necessary to turn around and go to sleep all the time. Okay, I'm only at -1 speed. We can heal on the way. Keep an eye out for triple sets of bunny ears. Outlaw Farmer versus Garu. I've got money on the Garu, personally. Ooh, skimmer. So we've got skimmers this way, at least one. I don't think I've ever just seen one, though. There's got to be more. Just avoid him. Another one over there. This part of the desert is fairly empty, it seems, except for a few skimmers. Discovered distant hive village. I really hope these are nice hivers and not the we're gonna eat you kind of hiver. Oh no, is this the... This might be the... I don't know if I want to go here. Tech hunters? Okay, tech hunters aren't bad. Manhunters. I'm okay with that as well. Okay, maybe these are just normal hivers. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Yeah, okay. We're good. Moving on. Now this is where it gets kind of scary. We're headed into the mountains. I don't really know what to expect up here. I can't remember if this is the cannibal part or if the next portion is the cannibal part. Like, who are these guys? Oh, outlaws. I think the outlaw... Maybe the kind of outlaw home base is up that way. I can't take those guys. They'll do serious damage. Oh, well, they might be easier to kill than cannibals. Ooh, oh. 'Cause, 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 ' Okay, cannibal hunters. Oh, awesome. Am I about to hit the cannibal hunter outpost? See what happens? You kind of willed this into happening. Mentioned cannibals one time, and here we are. Cannibal hunter outpost. Faction HQ. Got any food for us? Hopefully these guys don't attack me. Outlaw heavy, outlaw heavy. Who do I talk to here? Outlaw swordsman captain. Bounty. Boss Simeon. Who the are you? Be wanting me bounty aspect, eh? That's all you plump traders. Excuse me? Mercenaries and townies are interested in after all, ain't it? Don't matter whose pocket the cats are in as long as you can line your own with them. Spit! Your crimes can't be justified. Sword up, bandit. Forget it. I shouldn't have come here. Actually, I want to join you. I think he kills you now. That... You choose an imaginary straw and stares you up and down. Don't look desperate enough to join a bunch of dirt-covered peasants to me, eh, chub? He just called me chub? It's the second time he's called Sumo Khan fat. Move the along. We may be hungry, but at least we be free of the Empire here. I won't have no plump townies. Third time. Spoil me ranks. You really want to join us? You can go prove yourself to us. Go punch a noble or something. Come back if you survive their wrath. Now scram or take me bounty if you can. Well, I can't take his bounty just yet, but I know where he lives. And it kind of looks like they're under attack by goats. I've got money on the goats. Oh, there's too many. There's too many. Always help the goats. Oh my god. So, kind of like I said, they're not all going to be as action-packed as the last one. But at least we're getting somewhere. I'm actually super surprised Sumo Khan's still alive. His stats are very low for this far into a playthrough. Surviving on luck alone. It's going to be kind of a trudge here. If I get in fights and survive, we're going to have to rely on a camp bed to heal up. Where are we here? Still along the path, so I know some goats are back this way. Perfectly timed swamp song. The Bastion, the Cannibal Hunter HQ. I like all these goat herders around here. It makes me feel super safe. I'll take an army of goats over an army of mercenaries. Now, cannibal hunters and rebel farmers are two different things. And you're gonna feed me, Outlander. If you say so, chum. Like, right now? Did he just attack the goat man? Oh, you're crazy. Oh my god. Well, this worked out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just shot the goat. I don't think they get mad at you, though, if you hit them by accident. No, they definitely don't. I'd feel terrible if I hit the little goat. Look at how tiny the little goat is. It's actually awesome. If we can jack up Sumo Khan's crossbow, high crossbow skill is awesome in Kenshi. If you've never done a crossbow playthrough or included it in a playthrough on at least one character, you're missing out. If you have a fully decked out, like the highest level Masterwork Eagle's Cross, I think it's Masterwork, you can hit any, you can KO people. You can just kill them outright if you hit them in the head. It's insane from extremely far away. The goat jumped in front too. Oh, probably. That would be an extremely fun themed playthrough, would be to be a goat herd and see how many goats you can keep alive. Just buy goats from come up to this part of the map, buy as many goats as you can, and just bring the goats with you everywhere and try and keep them alive. What do goats even eat? Barracks. That's awesome that they have a kind of a broken tower. I wish you could build this as a house. I think there is a mod that actually brings in all the building models from the game and allows you to build them. That would be pretty cool. And these guys just look awesome. Crossbows, swords, cannibal hunters. Can I use their beds or anything like that? Is there a leader that I can talk to? I can't even hire these guys. Cannibal Hunter HQ. Let's check in there. Is this where Ark is? Is Ark the head of the Cannibal Hunters? Am I going crazy? Cannibal Hunter Captain. Cannibal Hunter. Cannibal Hunter. Cannibal Hunter Robin. I'm a bounty hunter looking for work. I can't give you any leads. Keep a lookout for cannibal leaders. If you can take one down, bring them back here and you'll be rewarded. I can't give you any leads? The captain of the cannibal hunters. Ah, sorry man, I don't really know where any cannibals are. Alright, I guess Sumo Khan's gonna try his hand at cannibal hunting. Here goes. Sumo Khan. Cannibal hunter. Cannibal hunter. That was rough. I can't even fight a skimmer. Now that gives me an idea. How far away are the cannibals? I was gonna lead that skimmer for a little while. Honestly, the only way, in my opinion, to play a solo bounty hunter, a solo character, if you want to do a well-rounded build, and when I say well-rounded, I mean able to kind of deal with any situation that comes, and this may seem obvious, but is to be proficient with every single weapon. It's what I'm going to be doing with Sumo Khan. I can't tell you, even late game, how, even though it seems improbable or unlikely, I can't tell you how often I've been disarmed, lost all my weapons, and had to deal with using whatever was at hand, which is another reason to pick up martial arts as well. Then you don't even need to worry about a weapon. And here we are in Bast, so I'm going to start moving towards Darkfinger instead of hanging out in Bast here. I just wanted to avoid those skimmers. We just don't have the armor to deal with skimmers right now. Oh, hey. This isn't good. At all. Oh, boy. So, these guys took my weapons last time, right? Oh, no. This really isn't good. Okay, it's better than cannibals, though. So many crossbow bolts. I'm gonna have to, I have to get away from these crossbow bolts, but I can't run. All we can do right now is fight this out. Hope I get knocked down. Put my gear away. And if I die, I'm gonna take my backpack off. So the plan here is to stop losing my weapon, but they're probably just gonna snap it up right out of that bag. Yes, I believe he has taken it. I'm not sure, though. He might have had a katana before. If you drop, won't the cannibals come out of the woodwork, so? Yeah, I mean, odds are high that they're just going to show up, carry me off to a cage and eat me. It looks like they're just over this hill. Okay, 31 toughness. Please tell me you left my weapons. Okay, so maybe they can't do that. I'm not going to do that again. I don't think so anyways. If they're going to take my weapons, they'll take my weapons. Unless we get a Meitu or something. Yeah, I knew if I dropped it, they wouldn't interact with it. I'm just trying to avoid too much overt cheese. Ooh. So they were up here. I don't know. I can't remember which direction they walked after they beat me up, but I'm going to have to set up a camp up here in the garbage pile. Oh, this is a pretty sweet place to set up a camp. So it was really cool to have add a little flavor to your campsite. Now, the tricky part is going to be finding how to click on this. There it is. Put on stealth or sneak as well. While you're sleeping, it prevents enemies from seeing you. And the fire doesn't actually cast light onto your character, you'll notice, because the sun dial here isn't filled. Lies in trash pit. Yeah, you're not kidding. The trash pit is the safest spot on the map right now, it seems. So safe, in fact, that I'm comfortable leaving this on the border of cannibal country. Okay, leaving this at 2 times speed, and I'll be right back. If I die, we're still calling it. Okay, how we doing? Oh man, I can't tell you how many playthroughs I've lost or almost lost streaming by taking a nap in the middle of the desert or a wasteland and like going to the washroom or grabbing a drink, come back and my character's being eaten alive, swimming in a pit of acid, or is just dead. Oh, see? Okay, here we are. See, there's bad guys, but outlaw heavy, we are being protected by a goat heavy. Who's your money on here? We were close. It was close. It was a close. Are you actually coming this way? Okay. He's been goat softened. I think we stand a real chance. His stats are way higher than mine, though. Bring it on. Can't even get close to the Khan. Khan of Khans. Oh, man. I have eight katanas, I think. 9. Sorry. You know what? That was easy. Definitely easy against his 20 attack and 27 defense. Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing over here. All I'm doing, this is why you need a thieves backpack. If they have longer weapons, you need to be able to pick up their weapon, toss it in your inventory before you can throw it on the ground. I don't care if this guy comes back at me. I just don't want him coming back at me with a sword. Although he looks like he's shaping up to bleed to death, and I still need to take a nap. The only downside here is that I'm going to... Well, I'm coming, goat. This goat basically saved my life. We're living on goat luck right now. This has been one of the most... This has got to be one of the most fun Solo Ironman playthroughs I've had in a while. These few mods, they're really making a difference. Vanilla is how I... Honestly, it's how I preferred to play the game for a very, very long time. I really am enjoying these few mods that I've added. They don't fundamentally change the game. They just spice up already good vanilla features and make them better. If everybody's wondering about the mods, I put them up at the beginning of this stream in the first 6 minutes or so. And in my last stream, I even time-stamped the mods list in a comment that I pinned, I believe. Kevin Hart. What's going on? Times 3. Do you mean times 3 speed? We have attack slots times 3. That is on. If you're asking specifically about game speed, putting it on times 3 is like Solo Ironman rule number 126. Do not do. Is this guy going to want a piece? Okay. Give me a break. Maybe he's going to knock me out now. Because it's Solo Ironman, and if my character dies, I lose everything, and we restart. Self-imposed rule, obviously. Putting it on times 3 can be pretty risky. I'm sure that you've seen, if I do it right now, even these guys walking down here, I shouldn't ever take my camera away from my character either. But if I put it on times 3, these guys walk extremely quickly. And if I'm not paying attention, animals run even more quickly than NPCs walking, obviously. And if I'm not paying attention, they can just roll up on me and eat me. Or in this case, I'm right near the Cannibal plains. So I don't know how many times you've tried to take a little nappy poo. beside the Cannibal plains, but they'll just roll up on you and pick you up and then take you right to their oven. We're just gonna wait a couple more seconds here. Get Sumo Khan up to as full of health as we can. Oh, my little goat friend just woke up. Okay, farewell. I scared him off. Now, he did save my life just a minute ago. This isn't good. It looks like there's a whole other group of outlaw swordsmen killing the goat that I just healed. Hopefully I can sneak a couple more seconds of healing in here, and then Sumo Khan can take off running towards Darkfinger. I don't know why we're still trying to pierce into the heart of Cannibal country. It's not going to end up well. But we just spoke to Ruben, I think his name was, of the Cannibal Hunters, and he said bring him some Cannibal Hunter chief heads, or them, maybe just bring them back. So we're going to try and time it, look for our opportunity, and swoop in and kidnap a cannibal. Actually, I wouldn't mind picking off some of these more injured outlaw swordsmen while we have the opportunity as well for some training. I like ×3, but I don't venture out so far. It's such a low level. You know, it's not really been... I was about to say it's not really been part of the plan to venture out so far. Did I leave my back? Never forget your sleeping bag. It's not really been part of the plan necessarily. We're just kind of going with the flow. Setting little destination goals. Walking, running from fights when we can. Surviving fights when we can't. This playthrough has been fueled predominantly by luck. Sumo Khan is being propped up on the shoulders of goat warriors. Look at that SWAT-like transition. Just turns around and pumps a shotgun round right into this guy before he can get up. Luck stat 100. 100 is an understatement. On the last stream, I'm not sure if you caught it, but pulled off some insanely lucky headshots. Ooh, this guy looks tough. Tougher than me. Okay, we'll see. Yep. Yeah, I was right. Okay, anytime now. We're about to go Sumo Saiyan. Oh, he's got friends coming. Not good. Awesome Samurai conscript. I don't know how well he's gonna do against these guys, actually. I think I'm bleeding inside my stomach. If he gets destroyed, I can actually take this opportunity to go heal him. Start building up some reputation with these United Cities, I think. Can you believe that they're gonna save that guy? So lucky. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can crawl down to this guy. Just avoid. Oh! It didn't work. How badly hurt is this guy? He is not hurt. Not even a little bit. Okay. Keep running. Heal myself, then I'm going to run back and see if I can heal that Samurai conscript up. Lola Baboy, hello. Welcome to the stream. You got here just as Sumo Khan is preparing to die. Again. Cannibal Hunter, awesome. So those guys will help, I think, if we run into Rebel Swordsman again. I don't think I can perform repairs on this guy's robot leg or arm, but I can heal him up. And I can splint him up. Not that well. So let's see, did that... Oh, this isn't good. Did that help at all? United Cities, United Cities... 0. Not yet. Please leave me alone. Okay, we're gonna have to get somewhere safe here. If I run further into Cannibal country, I know what you're thinking. But if I run further into Cannibal country, I might be okay. We're like goat country. Look at that! The goats just did an extended line formation and the bandits ran away immediately. Or not. Get him, goat. This could really work. Is that a... Where did the Holy Nation Paladin come from? I'm not sure what's going on. Sumo Khan is a friend to the goats. This goat just melted into the mountain, but I'm still going to try to heal it. This is really interesting because I've seen the Holy Nation attack bulls and goats before, kind of randomly. That guy's full health, just on a holy pilgrimage. Hold up, Outlander. Is this seriously? Blessings from Lord of Light. Welcome home to the blessed territory, the lands of light and purity, where you truly belong under the haven of the Lord Okrin. Blessings upon you, brother. Praise Okrin. It's easy to find danger and lose your path when you journey away from the sacred cities, my brother. Brother! Remember to stay true to your purity and take protection in the Holy Lord Phoenix himself. Blessed be his name. Anyway, I have some spare rations. Please take this food and be safe. It's easy to run low on supplies out here. Brother! Why is the Holy Nation just awesome, but then you find out that they're terrible? You name another faction that just shows up out of nowhere sides with you and your army of goat allies, crushes a bunch of rebel swordsmen, essentially saves your life, then just gives you a pat on the head and a free ration. Farewell, my goat friends. Where do I keep trying to go? I think he's trying to cook that meat in the nearby fire. That's a dog. Avoid. He's kind of wounded, and I kind of want to fight him, but he's probably going to murder me and eat me. Avoid. Okay, this mountain pass up here. Still on track. Now we have an animal nest. If you zoom in on your map, so if I'm zoomed too far out, you notice I can't see that. So if you're kind of running through unknown territory and you're not sure, your character's going to see it long before you do, depending on how zoomed out you play. But if you zoom into the map here, you can see animal nests as they appear. Right. Now, you guys are totally right. Male Greenlander for the win with that. With regards to the Holy Nation helping you. They won't really help anybody else. And so this is where the real slog begins when you're away from cities training. If you wanted to play a solo Ironman and you wanted your character to get a little stronger, a little faster, I've got a guide up on a quick start for a solo Ironman game. Basically, though, what I would do if I was going to focus on training for a solo Ironman to get a character better a little more quickly than this, because right now we're just kind of playing organically, right? Sumo Khan is, you know, tough guy. His ego is bigger than his stats, and he's just setting himself destinations like, I'm going to go check out the cannibals. I'm going to go. He started in the hub, right? And came all the way across, has explored all the United Cities, cut across the northern tip of the Great Desert, and now he's here in Darkfinger. Barely any stats to his name. It's ridiculous, really. So if you were doing this to train and you wanted to work on a solo Ironman character, I would actually start your guy in the hub and head down to this way station. Immediately south of this way station is the exile camp. So basically, between Squin and this way station, if you have good enough armor, you can train with impunity. You can fight as many of the exiles and as many of the dust bandits as you want, and they're never going to do enough damage to kill you. So all they're going to do is knock you down repeatedly, and it's a super fast way to get your toughness up into the 90s. Oh my god, it's an army of cannibals. Okay, let's see how this plays out with them fighting the goat herders. Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked at how wealthy he is, but that's because we landed those two, we got really lucky with those two caravans. I'm going to keep on sleeping, because I'd rather be at full health when a gigantic squad of cannibals just happens upon Sumo Khan. Baki Hanma style. Start a martial artist, just fight everything and anything until he's the strongest. I dig it. That's a sweet show, by the way. Okay. Skull Drinker Clan. Meat Lord's Horde. So, what we have here is two different clans of cannibals fighting. Trying to carry each other away. She's part of the Meat Lord's Horde. He's part of the Skull Drinker Clan. Scrawny Cannibal, also part of the Skull Drinker Clan. We're about to get involved. We're about to put Sumo Khan right in the middle of Kenshi's Iron Chef. That's what's happening here. It's a Meat Lord versus Skull Drinker. Is this a river raptor? What is going on? What is this guy doing out here? Why was there a Holy Nation Paladin, and why is there a River Raptor? Okay, we got slave mongers over here. Cannibals over there. A river raptor out of nowhere. Also, I've been trying to train crossbows this whole time with this on, which is a brutal negative modifier to crossbows, and this. Okay, not good. Not good at all. Dismantle. Now, this guy's got 20, this guy's got 16. Let's shoot the guy who's stronger. These are some well-fed cannibals. Look at that guy. It's a good opportunity to train crossbows, too. Alright. This is where the rubber meets the road. Time to find out who's getting eaten. I'm fighting a big cannibal lady. Crossbow katana combo. Oh, not good. Please don't chop my leg off. Or my head. That's not how you block that one, Sumo. Night, night. Take their first aid so they can't heal themselves. More river raptors. This is amazing. The river raptors are chewing up the cannibals right now. We're leaving our tree camp. Damn, Lola. Kidnap her. Who do we have here? Slave mongers. They could turn on me just as quickly as they turn on these cannibals, but I feel safer around the slave mongers anyways. Oh, is this a cannibal camp just up ahead? It must be. This is a terrible idea. I'm sticking with the river raptors. Now, I know kidnapping, if you can wait and find an opportunity for an NPC who's very strong to get knocked down, if you can pick him up, disarm him, and drag him back to a prison cell, you can use him as a training dummy. I don't know if I'll be able to... Who are these guys over here? Slave monger is fighting a cannibal from the Meat Lord Horde. I'll team up with slave mongers if it means not getting eaten by cannibals. So now we just have to find a cannibal chief. I don't think we'll find one at one of these camps. Not good. I wonder if how many scrawny cannibals I can fight. How many toddlers do you think you can fight off before you give in? Maybe not that many. I might have to run. If I get eaten by little people, I'll be so sad. It's like getting eaten by hobbits. Or children. Kind of like Lord of the Flies, really. Oh, not good, not good. Nope. Gotta go, gotta go. Don't hit me. Don't hit me again. Run away. I can't run. I'm done for. Did I just get punched in the chest? I don't know how good my lockpicking is. Oh, and I'm unconscious? Is he eating me? Don't eat me yet! Don't you eat me yet. Sorry, Lola, I'm not actually gonna pick up a house yet on this solo playthrough. That will be later. But if you click build down here in the bottom right, it opens up a whole menu of housing and tells you exactly what you need to build it. Okay, I can't first aid myself here. But I can... Can I sneak out of here? Like, what are the odds that I can... What if we take off the stuff that affects stealth? Then the real trick is trying not to get eaten. Oh no! Okay. Armor back on. It'd be really great if they put me away from the fire. We'll see how much damage I can do here. And hopefully they don't do too much damage to my chow. That's not good. This might be it. Probably getting eaten alive here. Okay. So are they going to transfer me to a bigger camp, I wonder? Okay, not the end of the world. I think what the answer is here is we let him heal up. If he can pick this damn lock. Come on. I mean, great lockpicking training opportunity. If I was in a cage, I might not be able to get out. Oh, nothing, Odin. Still winning. Dumb luck, you know. The usual. Okay, what can we do here to lower the weight? Keep united weekly. Alright, we have made it down to lightweight. This thing weighs 4 kg. I need to come down by 9. 1 kg. 2. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. I wonder if I can arrange this. Weightless. Perfect. Okay, now that we're weightless, this guy is relaxing. Relaxing. Relaxing and relaxing do not mean sleeping. So I picked the lock on this one. I wonder if there's prisoner poles that take me further away from the fire. No. And it's almost the morning. They're probably going to eat me soon. My left leg is pretty badly hurt, so that's going to slow me down. My run speed right now is 10 miles per hour, and it looks like... Oh, going to bed. I wonder if these guys sleep during the day. No, that might have been my only opportunity to get out of here. Because I think if they come to eat you, they just pick you up and put you on the fire, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't think you can unlock the fire pit. Okay, what are our options? What's it looking like here? That's our direction to travel. Oh, get away from me. What were you all just about to do? Okay. Now's the time, right now. Right now is the time. Running this way. Go! So while you're running away, if you have a head start and you pull a corner or you go down a ledge, try and spam that sneak button. That's all I can tell you. It saved me countless times in this playthrough. Look at this. He's got the Naruto run and everything. The Kannudo run, if you will. Oh, man. Okay, we have a bit of a head start here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to heal. I'm going to put some gear back on. I don't even know if putting gear back on is the right answer here. I think maybe I should actually keep it off for the weight, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I wonder if I can splint my leg at all. No. His healing's still not that good. So we're going to have to back out. I'm going to try to make my way to World's End. That's back through Cannibal country, though. I'm going to try and head towards the road near Bastion. We're going to stop. Oh, there's no point. Okay, there we go. I was going to say there's no point in running. I may as well use stealth if I'm going to be limping like that, but his leg just healed over 50. Nudo sounds like a martial art. It also sounds like a ramen company. Bastion may actually be the place I should be headed to heal up, but see if we can make our way down to World's End. That was close. I thought I was getting eaten for sure. I'm gonna hang out with the slave mongers. Oh, that's gangster. I don't know if this guy's alive. I'm not a doctor. Oh, are you kidding me with the outlaw farmers now? Oh, they're definitely going to fight the slave monk. Should I get involved? See, I don't want to get involved, but I do. And every time I accidentally shoot a slave monger, that's cool too. I'm not entirely certain what's happening here. He's giving one of the little hungry people a piggyback ride. This outlaw farmer just so happens to be rocking a high quality junk bow. Okay. Please give me your junk bow, sir. Chop. Looks like he's swinging that little dude at him. Awesome. Take this from my high quality junk bow this time. Still can't hit the broadside of anything with a barn. You know what I've never done? And if I wasn't playing a solo Ironman, it's something I think I'm going to try, is I've never had like a firing squad, 4 or 5 crossbowmen. Yeah, what are the odds of finding a high quality crossbow on an outlaw farmer in the middle of Darkfinger? Like nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. This is great crossbow training. 10 crossbows already. I'm going to keep my eye out for more high quality gear on these guys. Okay, World's End, here we come. Holy, I hope I make the trip. This guy looks like the Terminator now. Looks kind of like a Sith Lord, really. Northern coast. What can we find? Wow. This looks like a crashed spaceship or something. Or maybe a dismantled robot. Now it's just rusty iron resources, which is awesome. 120% max efficiency. This would be a really cool spot to build a player town. Lola, but boy, where can you find recipes? Blueprints. Let me show you. There is a town right down here. I think it's Black Scratch. If you head to Black Scratch, it has a library with every blueprint in the game that you can buy. You just need the money. Okay, hopefully we can avoid further cannibal encounters. I should sleep is what I should do. 10k, not enough. You're gonna have to make a bit more money. Not good. Who's up ahead? Cannibal hunters. That's... And cannibals. Of course, there's more cannibals. It's okay, we're almost there. If I stay near the cannibal hunters here, I should be safe. Oh, and they brought a dog. A mountain dog. That is awesome. Who's this guy? Inu of the Tech Hunters. Hanging out with Tech Hunters, also a safe option in Cannibal Country. Farm ruins? Okay. Let's see what these... Let's see what's going on to the farm ruins. Get some loot, maybe? That'd be a nice change of pace. Besides just running for my life. Oh, hey. Hey, what's going on? Wow, this is pretty interesting. So now there's beds here that you could use. But if you're ever near a ruin and you need a little bit of extra protection, you can also place your camp bed inside any ruin you find usually. That way you've got a wall separating you and potential enemies, so they can't necessarily see you or target you. Sleep for a few seconds, check out our path. Now, yeah, I was going to say, there's two paths up into World's End. I can either go up around, or I can come down this way, which is kind of a switchback on the mountain. I think I'm going to come in the back route, this way. It's already the direction I'm facing. And I'm certain that everybody knows this, but just because there's a couple people in the chat that I mentioned they're new to the game, and I pointed out a few things that, you know, some of the veterans maybe didn't know about. You'll notice that I've been opening the map and choosing and clicking on the map to make my moves. It's extremely valuable, but it's extremely dangerous in a Solo Ironman because your character will often autopath through acid lakes and very unsafe places. Okay, we are coming up almost on 2.5 hours. I don't expect any more excitement on this hill. I mean, I've been wrong before. I don't expect any more excitement on this hill, so we're going to be wrapping up the stream here. Once I hit World's End, we're going to stuff Sumo Khan in bed, do a quick recap, and while I'm recapping, if you've been hanging out, I appreciate it. If you have any questions, now's the time. You have my full attention. And I appreciate everybody hanging out for the playthrough. And if you're catching this later, thanks a lot as well. Dextros, take it easy. But so far on this play, we started down here in Heft. We stopped by Shobatai, Fort Mirage, visited Bark. Walked along the entire northern coast of the Great Desert, hit Port North, visited the distant Hive village, Fort Simeon, spoke with Simeon, the outlaw rebel leader, walked down past the Bastion, the Cannibal Hunters camp, and even managed to survive the cannibal realm here of Darkfinger. we were held captive by tiny cannibals at one point. Sumo Khan managed to escape with a combination of luck and stealth. We were able to get a little bit of loot out of that outing. One whole sword and an animal claw to sell. Not awesome, but he's at 65,000 cats, so we're doing alright. Beaselfart, thanks for hanging out. My pleasure to stream. see if we have anything that we can pick up before we tuck Sumo Khan away to sleep here. Anything that'll make our journey a little easier for the next stream. Nothing in the hat shop. Now, they do have a ranger shop up here that has... They have a weapon shop, a ranger shop, and an armor shop. So we have access to crossbows, all manner of melee weapon, and some armor. I'm going to go take a look in this armor shop as we wrap up here. And like I said, I'll hang out for a few minutes before I save the game and shut off the stream, in case anybody hanging out has any questions. If you're catching this later, please like and subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. And leave a comment. If you guys leave comments, it helps the videos get pushed out even more into the murky depths of the YouTube algorithm. And the more people we get hanging out, the more community involvement we get, the more fun I think we're all going to have. As usual, I appreciate everybody who's interactive. It makes my job a lot easier. Zarumato, which faction controls this town? Odin got it right. The Tech Hunters. Despite the fact it's in the Holy Nation. More or less, anyways. Unholy Chestplate is my favorite piece of armor. I think it's the coolest piece of armor in the game. So right now we're rocking a standard plate jacket. I think we're going to let it get a little crazy here. I'm going to pick up this high-grade Unholy Chestplate and watch it just brutalize all my skills. The negative modifiers on this armor are devastating, but cool factor through the roof. I think I should also try and pick up either a higher grade of armored skirt or some high grade plated drifters leather pants. Absolutely. Also too cool to pass up. Sumo Khan has got a new look, and man, it is goofy. Okay, let's stuff this guy in a tavern and then call that a stream. He does, he looks monstrous, eh? Cyborg Khan. Except he's still got all his limbs. He is perfect. Come on. Come on. I think he's stuck. Somehow he got himself stuck. And now he's afraid of climbing stairs. Okay. Sumo Khan's been stuffed into a bed. We're going to save the game. Sumo, save, overwrite. Thank you again. Take it easy. Hope to see everybody back. Good